Justice tonight, folks. There is justice in the WWE tonight. What I am talking about is, of course, WrestleMania 28, your pay-per-view review from myself, Holman Jr. 88, your independent source for wrestling, NASCAR, and music news. I am saddened on how WWE used some of their talent, and I am ecstatic at some of the results. In particular, one result. But tonight's word of the night, folks, is justice. There is justice within the WWE and for the WWE universe. Thank God there is justice in the WWE. Okay, let's begin here with your match card. There were 12, 13, 15 segments in tonight's pay-per-view, which took place tonight, April 1st, 2012, WrestleMania 28. So here we go. The first match that appeared on the card was the World Heavyweight Championship match between Sheamus and Daniel Bryan. Now, here is where I was stating that they used their talent poorly, some of their talent poorly. And case in point, Daniel Bryan and Sheamus are in the ring. Daniel Bryan simply gets a good luck kiss from his girlfriend AJ. Daniel Bryan turns to face Sheamus. Sheamus then abruptly, as soon as he turns around, doesn't even allow him to take off his ring attire, his ring jacket, and 1, 2, 3, Sheamus gives Daniel Bryan the bro kick from hell. Pins him 1, 2, 3. There's your new World Heavyweight Champion in Sheamus, which was declared an 18-second victory. Come on, folks! 18 seconds for a World Heavyweight Championship match? That's ridiculous. I mean, I would expect that from the Divas division, not Sheamus versus Daniel Bryan. Pathetic, sorry excuse for a match. It could have been a very, very good match. Daniel Bryan, known as the submission specialist. Pathetic on how they use Daniel Bryan, and pathetic on how they use Sheamus, because they are very, very good talents in their own perspective rights. And I am very, very saddened on how this was constructed and went down. Pathetic, sorry excuse for a first match, and it involved the World Heavyweight Championship. That continues to show you how they think of the World Heavyweight Championship. Segment number 2, which was match number 2, Kane versus Randy Orton, and thank God they gave this match more time than the World Heavyweight Championship match. Kane wins by chokeslam off the top rope to Randy Orton. Randy Orton has tried several times to give Kane the RKO, but Kane was successful tonight in giving the chokeslam to Randy Orton. So Kane is your winner of the second match of WrestleMania 28. Then segment number 3 was a Santino promo. The producers, I believe, the producer of Deadliest Catch and Mick Foley, they were all having crab dinner, and they showed the producer of the Deadliest Catch how they broke crab, how they deconstructed crab to eat it using Santino's Cobra and Mr. Sacco from Mick Foley. So yeah, that was the Santino promo. Segment number 4 was the IC title match between Cody Rhodes and Big Show. Big Show is your new IC title holder after weeks and weeks of Cody Rhodes making fun of Big Show for not having the quote-unquote perfect WrestleMania moment. He finally got his WrestleMania moment, Big Show, becoming the new IC title holder off of a WND, Weapon of Mass Destruction. Just a cold cock knockout by Big Show to Cody Rhodes. 1, 2, 3, new IC title holder. Segment number 5 was Beth Phoenix and Eve versus Maria Menounos and Kelly. Your winners. This was the piss break match, if you want to call it that. Maria Menounos and Kelly win by pinfall. So yeah, no explanation there. Matt Striker in segment number 6. Matt Striker interviews Shawn Michaels, the special referee for the end of an era match, to be contested later on that night. Shawn Michaels continues to say that he's going to call it right down the middle, and that he does not want this match to go on, and that he thinks that Triple H will win the match, making Undertaker's record 19-1. Which leads to the match itself, end of an era match. Triple H versus The Undertaker. Undertaker's final WrestleMania match, which many of us, a lot of us believe this is Undertaker's final WrestleMania match. This will never happen again. The record stands at where it's at, and this match was extremely brutal. They used chairs. Triple H used chairs and the trusty sledgehammer, and the stairs were used. He gave an Arn Anderson style backbuster to The Undertaker on top of the upper half of the stairs. The stairs were inside the ring, and he gives an Arn Anderson style backbuster to The Undertaker, who then The Undertaker proceeds to put Triple H inside Hell's Gate, but because of the leverage of where Undertaker was at on top of the stairs, and the strength that Triple H had left, he was able to power out of Hell's Gate. What did Triple H, and it continued on for several more minutes, even to the point where Shawn Michaels and Triple H worked together for a millisecond, where Shawn Michaels had been asking both gentlemen not to use weapons and just keep the match clean, and Undertaker had pushed Shawn Michaels outside the ring between two ropes. So for a second there was no referee. Then all of a sudden, Shawn Michaels gets back in the ring after Triple H and Undertaker had been fighting for a couple more minutes, and super kicks The Undertaker, and then because of the super kick, it had landed Undertaker straight into the pedigree. So super kick pedigree. We saw DX there for a millisecond work together DX all the way, baby. Anyway, end of an era. We saw after a very, very brutal match, Undertaker improves on his record 20-0. It will stand at 20-0 for a lifetime now. This match will never take place ever again. The Undertaker is essentially retired from WrestleMania. And it is undoubtable that within the next 20... some might say 2013, maybe possibly even 2014, either Triple H or The Undertaker or both gentlemen will end up in the WWE Hall of Fame. But it is of no doubt that both gentlemen will eventually end up in the WWE Hall of Fame along with Shawn Michaels. But the end of an era could not have been any better put. Undertaker, thank you for all the memories, and thank you for all your competition over the years. Better known, also known as Mark Calloway. Thank you, Mark, Mr. Calloway, for your competition over the years. Over 20 plus decades, over 4 decades of matches. Thank you very, very much. Class act at the end there. All three gentlemen helped each other out of the ring, and they hugged at the top of the ramp. Class act by Triple H and Shawn Michaels. We will never see those gentlemen again. We might see Triple H in the ring again, but who knows when and who knows with who. But we will never see Shawn Michaels or The Undertaker in a WrestleMania match again. Shawn Michaels in a match ever again, period. And since Undertaker was only around for one match a year, that being WrestleMania, and now that obligation is concluded after tonight, we'll probably never see him in a ring ever again either. So we saw the best that we could possibly see from 3 war horses. I was privileged enough to be around for the Attitude Era, so I've got to see the best of Undertaker. I got to see the best of Shawn Michaels. I got to see the best of Triple H. So yeah, thank you guys. Thank you very much, and we will all miss you, Undertaker, aka Mark Calloway. Thank you very much. Very, very honored to have seen your last match, WrestleMania match. Very, very honored to have been able to watch you as a kid at 12 years old. My first match was you versus Shawn Michaels in the very first steel cage, in the very first Hell in a Cell match. No, it wasn't. What am I saying? It was you and Mick Foley in the infamous Hell in a Cell match, June 6, 1998. Or no, June 8, 1998, King of the Ring. Thank you very much. My first match was you, I got to see, and then my last match I got to see of yours, and in between. So thank you very much for that. And I went on way too long about Undertaker and the whole match. So yeah, moving on. After that, we had the Hall of Fame inductees come out, all of them, and they were honored. They stood on the stars as usual. And then after that, we had We had the one-man rock band Heath Slater come out and come back. It was a backstage segment with the one-man rock band Heath Slater and Flo Rida, who brought out The Rock in the main event, and Flo Rida knocked down Heath Slater. So that was funny. And then we had Flo Rida singing. That was the Flo Rida segment. So segment number 11 was Team Johnny versus Team Teddy. Team Johnny won, so he is now in charge of both Raw and SmackDown. The heels won, so it'll be very, very interesting to see how he gloats and how this plays out for the next couple months. I do not like John Laurinaitis, nor does many other people. But it is what it is, and we'll have to see what happens in the next couple months. So yeah, Team Johnny is your winner. John Laurinaitis now controls Raw and SmackDown. Segment number 12, which was the first match I was looking forward to. CM Punk versus Chris Jericho. Very, very good quality match. This match, to me, in my opinion, sold WrestleMania. CM Punk retains his title against Chris Jericho. So yeah, congratulations to Chris Jericho. And then we had hold on. Segment number 13. Segment number 13 was Brodus Clay coming out and dancing. Basically, they didn't have a match for Brodus Clay, but they basically had him dance with his mama and the Bridge Club. So all they had him do was stand up the top of the ramp and dance, basically. So that was segment number 13. Segment number 14 was MGK performing his WrestleMania hit Invisible, featuring Esther Dean, to bring out John Cena for the main event. They perform. John Cena comes out, high fives MGK. He walks to the ring, and then we see Flo Rida come out and perform his to WrestleMania tracks. So we see Rock come out and high five Flo Rida. He goes down to the ring and they have the match. And this is what I mean by justice, folks. Justice for the old time fans. We had a great match in the end of an era match. We had a terrific match in the CM Punk Chris Jericho match, and then the icing on top of the cake was this match. The Rock versus John Cena. They go back and forth for about 20 to 30 minutes. They can close up the show since they are the last match, so they can go as long as they want. Thank God there is justice, folks. The Rock, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson wins at WrestleMania 28. Thank God, WWE. Thank you, WWE, for allowing Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson to win this match. We are tired of John Cena. I am tired of John Cena. I backed him when he was during his early years as the Doctor of Thugonomics. I backed him, and then after he turned face, per se, he just went downhill from there, and he's been downhill forever. This has been a great year for non-John Cena fans. He was not at all involved in the TLC pay-per-view. He has not been in the WWE title picture at all, thanks to the storylines with Kane and now The Rock. And to top it all off, The Rock wins their match. So yeehaw! Now, there is a major rumor. There is a major rumor that there's supposed to be a Rock Cena 2 at SummerSlam this year, which I am all for. But right now, Rock is 1-0 for against John Cena. Also, you guys, I forgot to mention this in my TNA Victory Road pay-per-view review. If you guys could at least go check out Victoria Justice and Leon Thomas III. They did a duet called hold on, folks, hold on 1 second. Hold on 1 second. Duet. Take a hint. That's what I could do. Take a hint. It wasn't Victoria Justice and Leon Thomas III. It was Victoria Justice and Elizabeth Gillies from the children's TV show Victorious on Nickelodeon. They did a duet called Take a Hint. If you guys like that popish kind of children's stuff, go pick that up on iTunes. The song is called Take a Hint, off of the Victorious television program. So yeah, go pick that up. Also, let's see. That's it. Yeah. That's it. So I hope you guys like the WrestleMania 28 pay-per-view review. I am ecstatic right now. I am over the moon. Thank you, WWE, for the justice in having The Rock win their match. And John, I hope you change your character now with this loss, and I hope you change your mind about things. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Pick that track up. Take a Hint duet starring Victoria Justice and Elizabeth Gillies from the children's television program Victorious. It's a very, very catchy tune. It's kind of popish or whatever, but since I am your independent source for wrestling, NASCAR, and music news, I thought I'd toss that in there with the wrestling pay-per-view review. Thank you guys for watching. Peace out. Be on the lookout for my next video. Deuces, you guys.